There are three things you can watch endlessly: water flowing, fire burning, and people working. Today, we decided to satisfy the third option. So now we're going to show you workers and various machines that our team found the most satisfying. Before we start, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to like this video if you like it. Stonemasons are something special. Look at this column. It's wonderful. Well done. Wow, nice work. A couple seconds of work, and the door sparkles like new. He's a master of his craft. To make such a smooth shape in such a small amount of time with his hands, that deserves respect. Nice job. If I understand correctly, this is done to keep the concrete from bursting. That's an interesting way to do it. Quite a painstaking job considering that you have to constantly trim the slate. Respect to the people who do it. He struck the hammer so that the bottom of the nailer was pointed at him. He obviously knows his business. Nice work. Now the garage door looks much better to me. It looks very light. I understand that the putty or mortar has not yet hardened and was applied recently. Wow, what a useful and effective tool. So easy and simple to remove leaves and debris from the streets. So that's what that sound is coming from the neighbors. Just kidding. It's a loud tool, but it's very useful. Wow, that man really has hands of gold. What he does is an art form. Excellent work. It's always a pleasure to watch the grass being mowed, and the smell of cut grass is wonderful. Good job. If I'm not mistaken, it's done with a grid, but your work is very smooth and even. Wow, that's a wonderful design decision. It looks very stately and beautiful. A real work of art. Well done. Wow, this looks really beautiful, and the glitter makes this whole scenery only better. Amazing work. Ooh, it's a lot of work, but the main thing is not to give up and make small but confident steps to fulfill the goal. A very creative and quite effective way to clean up branches. Good job, guys. He looks like a master of his craft, but I don't think this floor will hold up for long. They forgot the glue. What a weird mechanism from the side. Looks like some kind of transformer, but it looks efficient enough. Making bricks with molds. I would even say imitate bricks is an easy and, to me, unique way. It's always interesting to watch the big machines as they work. This machine cut down the tree and cleared the branches with such ease. It's amazing. Ha! This machine seems to be hugging the tree, thus cutting it down. And the result cut is very smooth. Nice work. Wow. It must have taken a lot of time and effort, but it still turned out great. Good job. A very useful and efficient machine. It does things much faster than a human would. It's a pleasure to watch. It's very smooth and even. It's a great job. Wow, that's a big car. It looks like it's hugging every tree and ripping it out. It's a beautiful and comfortable heavy-duty machine. It is very mobile and has everything you need. What a useful thing to have. Instead of climbing on the roof and washing it by hand, this thing will do it for you. Working in the field requires a lot of patience. But you can think about something. Take your mind off things. There's an upside to everything. Nice work. The wheels will look so much better now. But the combination of red car with black discs is not the best for me. Wow, so close to the ground and so level. This guy's a real pro at this. That's what's called teamwork. They do everything super neatly and thoughtfully. Respect. Quite an effective way to make roads. And the most important thing is that it works. Good job. What a huge bucket! It will really be effective in removing debris, earth, and dirt from the worksite. Working on a crane is quite dangerous. Those who are afraid of heights should not go there in any case, but at the same time, mesmerizing. From this height, the people below look like ants. First time I've ever seen a train like this, to be honest. This train is very useful in clearing snow from the tracks. The flying snow on the sides look like wings. Imagine fixing that pipe in the winter. Good thing it was warm. Nice work. Wow, there's a lot of heavy equipment out there. I always enjoy watching them work. Whoa, this technique is really very useful. This machine pulls weeds while driving around a tree. It's a fun enough way to clean up leaves. The way they pile up in the air. Respect to the people who remove leaves in the fall. An incredibly useful technique. With its help, you can easily clean a lake or a river, which is very helpful for the inhabitants who live underwater. Wow, that's a professional. To cut everything so clearly and get under the holes deserves respect. That's great work. It's not hard work, it's smart work. It's a pleasure to watch him smoothly and evenly smoothing with the bucket. That's a great idea. This is a great idea on how to make perfect and beautiful steps. Nice work. It's very practical and prettier. A great idea for wall and window decoration. Good job. Excellent. The key is to make the most of the tools and be able to work as a team. A very practical and convenient thing that greatly simplifies the life of any craftsman. It looks very epic, and clearing the road is very efficient. An entire road cleared of snow in a fraction of a minute. Actually, before the cleaning, the roof looked prettier to me, but it was necessary as moss causes a lot of problems inside the house. Good job. Brushing mud off the road with a tire from the wheel. It's a funny idea, but still workable. Great job. It's amazing how they get into the rhythm. They must have very good teamwork and concentration. Great job, guys. He's laying that tile like Lego. He's great because he understands how much he has to cut to make it fit perfectly. And this technique helps him a lot in this situation. It's a pleasure to watch this process. This tool is very useful in this situation. It pulls the tiles off the floor perfectly. Great job. Working in such places requires a lot of concentration through lack of space. Also, people with claustrophobia should not be here. Kudos to these people for their hard work. Wow, that looks really epic. This bucket is the size of half a blazer. It's unbelievable. It always is a pleasure to watch big machines at work. Great job. The pipe went from such a deplorable and horrible condition to a shiny new one. It will now last for many more long years to come. That's a definite respect for people like that. Who else but us will do it? Ooh, hard work. You can't do roads in such heat, but you're doing great. Keep it up. I like how smoothly and evenly this road is laid. Respect. I feel sorry for his back. Standing like that for an hour or two will make his back ache. But still, this tool helps a lot in this case. Respect to this master of his craft. Very wonderful design solution. It looks very beautiful. I don't even think every craftsman can do it. Well done. Nice work. Smooth cuts and calculations to make it fit. Great plumber. Well done. Great work. Excellent window design. And this windowsill fits in here better than anywhere else. Very interesting life hack. How to saw plywood very fast. This should be done by professionals and masters of their craft, for it is quite dangerous. The black roof looks very nice. Also, this tool is very useful in the situation because with it, you can cut the slate to the right size very easily. Wow, that's amazing. Very cool and beautiful design solution. Kudos to the people who can do this. Very practical way to load plywood into the car. These builders are obviously very creative. Well done. I love how almost everything in this world is starting to be optimized. I mean, a lot of things we used to do are now being helped by machines. Here's another example of teamwork. They help each other to dig this hole, which makes the process much faster. Good job. A very effective technique. It's like hugging this tree, making some laser sounds, ripping out the tree along with the roots. Very amazing technique. It really makes it easy to make holes in the ground, as long as there are no rocks. Amazing teamwork between man and machine. It looks like a giant rake digging into the ground. Very amazing technique. It makes it really easy and fast to trim trees. An expensive version of the snow shovel, but still very workable and spectacular. It's much easier and faster to clear the snow with this tool. It would be difficult to do it manually, but this thing that looks like a lever simplifies life and makes it possible to do it without much effort. It looks like some kind of transformer insect that hugs this stump and easily rips it out. It's quite effective. This is a master of his work, but in a place like this, on the roof, it is better not to rush too much because it is quite a dangerous place. Wow, this is a really great design decision. Now this wall complements the apartment very well and looks harmonious and solid. Great job. Before the cleaning, it really looked like it was some kind of field, not a lake. But with your help, now everything is clean there. And now it's really a lake. I love this instrument. You can use it to really easily trim bushes, trees, or like some yard design here. It cuts so smoothly. Amazing technique. It makes it easy to cut down wood, clear branches, and even saw into small pieces. A very effective and multifunctional thing. This technique is very noisy, but still very effective in extracting and chopping rocks, minerals, and ores. It makes life very easy for miners. Oh, that's a lot of work. Smoothing all that floor by yourself takes a lot of patience and, of course, skill. Respect to the guy. A very handy thing in sawing out trees. With its help, you can easily make a cut in the tree. Very interesting design and economical solution. Respect to this guy for his skills to make an ordinary wall a work of art. Well done. It's amazing. Tearing out trees with such ease. The best thing about these techniques is that you can easily and safely put a whole tree on the ground with a bucket. Quite an effective way to do sidewalks. He puts asphalt on the ground with a bucket, smooths it out a bit, and then his colleagues smooth it out even more. As far as I'm concerned, this technique harvests the crop by removing all the excess. This thing will be useful for every farmer. This guy's good. It takes a keen eye and a lot of skill to cut everything right so it all fits. Good job. That's what's called hard work and perseverance. Even though it is quite dangerous out there, they continue their work and do it perfectly. Kudos to these guys. Wow, this is a very useful tool in the hands of any craftsman. It makes it really easy to mark where nails should be driven. All it takes is a little water. I always watch with enjoyment as the next big car that clears the snow passes by. But this one, it's huge and efficient. An amazing technique that makes it very easy to recycle large pieces of wood and leaves in general. It would be a great addition to the big machines that tear out trees. This is an amazing team effort. One machine lays the asphalt, his colleagues level the asphalt, making it more even, and the rest of the rollers finish the job. He's pretty good with the bucket. Clearing the road so smoothly from the ground deserves respect. Respect to this guy. This trailer is huge, and to level the trailer so he can easily pick up all those boxes takes a lot of skill. Good job. This guy's clearly got his hands full with this case. Scoring at that rate alone, it's amazing. Kudos to this guy. This guy's a professional. He was able to paint the walls very evenly. Very good color matching solution. Good job. This guy's a real pro. To do a job like that alone deserves respect. This design and how he did his job is just perfect. Respect. It's a great design decision. The black roof looks very nice to me. The painting process is always very mesmerizing. Great job, man. Wow. This tool really makes life easier. A lot easier for craftsmen. It's so easy to put a bolt on with such ease, it's mesmerizing. He smoothed that cement so smoothly, then made such a beautiful texture to the stones. That deserves respect. Well done. As I understand it, he put this wooden tooling underneath to make sure there would be no tolerances, vibration, and in general, a support for cutting. That's a great idea. These guys know what they're doing. They laid such a smooth and beautiful tile. That deserves respect. Well done. This trailer makes this land look like such a level field. But as I understand it, it takes a lot of time because it has to be done at low speed to have a better effect. It is a very useful and practical tool, especially for beginners who have just entered this field because it helps to build walls without much effort. Interesting way to mow a field, but I think it would be bad for the engine. And more than that after such a job. What do you think? Nice work. The sidewalk now looks cleaner and more spacious for walking and pleasing to the eye of passers-by. A great design solution for the stove. Now it looks harmonious and practical. Great job, guys. Wow, that's a huge ladle. I think it could reach anywhere. And it's very efficient because it can reach deep into a hole standing on the surface. Interesting method. He only rips out the top, clearing it off of branches and leaves, leaving the tree itself in place. Nice work. It's a huge team effort that takes a lot of time and effort, but in the end, the floor is very smooth and shiny. Great job, guys. Another example of a master of the art. This guy's really talented, making a wall from scratch, then painting such a beautiful stone texture all by himself. This guy has a really great command of this technique. One backhoe with a bucket to do this kind of thing deserves respect. Good job. Another example of teamwork, but here you have to be focused and careful. You have to tie them properly so they don't fall apart on the road. She's really good. She applied the plaster evenly and leveled it properly. She deserves some respect. Well done. This drill is something of a monster. Its size is really impressive. I can't even imagine how big a hole it can drill. This guy's a real genius. Interesting and very economical way to wash your car, but you'll need a backhoe. Respect to the people who help our environment. This excavator tool is very interesting. It's like it wraps all this debris around itself and pulls it out. Very nice looking material. The guy is skillful because he smoothed it very well. Well done. A great tool for cutting down trees. It's multifunctional, very easy and quick to clear branches, cut into small pieces. A very convenient and practical device to hold the thread at some object. That's a great idea. Well done. It must be hard to shovel snow on the night shift, but you're doing a great job. If it weren't for you, the city would be covered in snow. Wow, that's a really big bucket. I can only imagine how efficient it is because it can hold a lot of soil. That's genius. It's a very efficient way to figure out how much board to cut. It's a great idea. Very interesting and most importantly, effective way to split firewood. Why use an axe when you have an excavator? This looks really epic. Now that's real teamwork. but there's no other way out because the area is on an incline. Great job, guys. A very handy tool for working in the field. Instead of doing it with your hands, it simplifies life many times over because everything is done automatically and much easier. This is some kind of Jarvis. But in fact, this is a very useful mechanism that optimizes and simplifies life many times over for workers. Wow, great job, man. He really knows how to operate this instrument. He mowed this bush very evenly and smoothly. A very convenient and effective tool for caring for your field or garden bed. It cuts down all the bushes and mows the grass to the required level. This is a great idea. An automated shovel will help a lot in digging things up. With this device, there will be much less waste of energy. This is a master of his craft. Roughly speaking, to make such a work of art out of nothing, this deserves respect. Well done. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it. Now, this car looks like new. Great job. This is a master of his craft. The process took 2 days, and how well it turned out. Well done. I think it takes a lot of concentration and skill to scrape exactly to the contour and no more. A very interesting mechanism and convenient. Just insert a log in there and it'll do everything for you. A really handy tool that will simplify the life of any dyer. With its help, it's easy, smooth, and even to paint the walls. It's always nice to watch the process of painting something. Now, this piece looks sophisticated because of the red color. Great job. A convenient tool that will easily help you make the boards even and the same size. The wall looks so much better now. Just white looks harmonious. And I hope the floor was sealed. Using a bucket to make holes in the ground is an interesting method, but it is still effective. Good idea. A truly necessary device for every auto mechanic, because with its help, you can effortlessly straighten out a dent on any part of the car. A very useful mechanism for cleaning wood. Not only does it clean the wood, it also evens it out. An excellent device. Great job. But I think it will work well, as long as you don't need to change the frame, whereas in my opinion, you'll have to tear down the wall to replace it. A very good design solution, but I think the stones are a little heavy. It'll be great if they don't collapse due to the weight. Oh, this is very painstaking work. Laying out the entire floor in such small pieces will take a lot of time and effort, but the result is worth it. Wow, it's really beautiful. The windshield now looks amazing. The ocean blue color complements the color of the car. Great job. Lots of hard teamwork, but you can see the quality of the work. It is amazing. Great job, guys. An excellent and, most importantly, effective way to clean the road. They completely removed the entire strip at once. Great job, guys. An interesting decision to paint, roughly speaking, the entire bottom of the car black, but it looks nice. Lots of hard work, but it's good to be on the team. Working as a team is always encouraging. You've done a lot of great work. Well done. It's amazing how evenly these tiles are laid. This master has a lot of experience in this. The laser also helped a lot in this work. Painting your roof red is a great choice. Now she looks more alive than ever before. Great job. The headlights seem to have seen the light. Now the headlights look like new and will shine even brighter. Big respect to these guys for helping our environment. Together, they cleaned up such a large area of this lake. Great job, guys. Great design choice to repaint it from white to this dark gray. Now it looks more elegant and expensive. Good job. Great job. The laminate is laid well, but it seems to me that it's better to put something under it because there will be a lot of noise. This guy knows his stuff. The staircase is beautiful and well made. Great job. It's an interesting design decision to paint everything black. Not everyone will like it, but there will be connoisseurs. Well done. It's always nice to watch people wash something. Windows are no exception. I think it's quite catchy. Working in a mine is very dangerous, and they come up with a very good idea with this mechanism that shovels all the stones into the hole. Great job. The driveway was in such a bad state, and just a coat of paint would fix the situation. He knows his stuff. Clean work, a neat square, and a nice little trick with the square. Great job. This guy has good skills and a lot of experience, and can easily cut as much as needed, but I would recommend changing your shoes for your own safety. An excellent thing for making an even and neat cut and shape. It must be very atmospheric to clear snow at night. There's no one on the street, it's calm, and you're clearing the snow so that in the morning you can safely drive along the road. This is incredible. This device helps you plant something instantly. This looks too easy. There must be a catch to something. This guy clearly knows how to use a backhoe. Such precision of movements, he must have a lot of experience in this field. It's an interesting idea to cover the tire with plastic wrap, but apparently it works, and even worked very well. This wallpaper is applied so smoothly and evenly. The choice of wallpaper is also good. I think it will brighten up the room well. It's captivating to watch. But still, the technique he uses apparently heats the asphalt, causing it to freeze in this position. Great job. He does the right thing by tearing off small pieces and placing them carefully on the ground, because this way, he avoids the chance that the branch or the tree itself will fall somewhere. Now this bumper looks like an orange. Just kidding. The color was chosen well, bright and shiny. Wow, this is truly an ideal design solution. It took a lot of effort and time, but it was worth it. Well, this is quite an upgrade. With what happened before and with what happened, the color is really pleasing to the eye. This guy is really good in his field. His speed of laying these tiles is impressive. Great job, keep it up. It's always nice to see how someone cleans something of dirt and it turns into something as clean as new. This van was so dirty. As for me, it's not an acquired taste. Not everyone will like the whole room in gray, but it was done well. It's amazing. Now his glasses will be blue. Interestingly, from the interior, the world will also be visible in blue, but still, looks nice. Great job. An excellent mechanism for making your life easier and bending metal without any effort. Oh, it's a lot of work, but now this path looks beautiful and well groomed thanks to you. Wow, you really did a great job on this wheel. The yellow trim looks like gold, and it looks really solid. Great job. As I understand it, the color used was dark blue, an excellent option for a bathroom, as I understand it. The paint job was great too. It's always interesting to watch how sofas are cleaned. They suddenly become brighter and cleaner. Now this car costs even more, since carbon is quite an expensive thing. But it really decorates the car well, giving it more status. Well done, guys. It's a lot of work and looks very smooth and neat. Great job. An effective technique for watering flowers, trees, and all outdoor living creatures. Wow, this is a mega useful thing. Wrap up a whole Christmas tree in just a second. It's amazing. This is incredible. Respect to this guy. To make such a work of art out of an ordinary floor. Incredibly good work, sir. A good way to clear roads of snow. But the main thing is not to tear it off along with the asphalt. Beauty. The color is very beautiful. And now it also sparkles. Clean job. Well done. This is a big team effort. As I understand it, they're paving the way. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it still looks epic. Wow. This really requires concentration and smooth movements. But still, the lines come out very even and smooth. I think it would be quicker to paint them, but I think it's even better this way, and they look great. Great job. Wow, this is true teamwork. Each of them is professional and feels the rhythm, and each of them is concentrated on this. It's amazing. This office looked very old, but now it really looks more solid and beautiful. That's what just one paint can do. Another work of art. It's amazing. I love the texture and coloring of the floor. Well done, talents. It's always nice to watch this. How from junk, it turned into a new car from the store. Respect to the people who protect our environment. You've made a great contribution to protecting our environment. He freed the entire river from garbage. Well done, and thank you. Ooh, you have to be careful with this because it is very heavy, and one wrong move will be bad. But still, good job. Great idea on how to decorate a table. Looks very elegant and beautiful. Well done. A very effective and efficient and quite convenient way to water the soil. Good job. Wow, a very cool way to decorate your wall. The main thing is that it holds up well. Great selection of tiles. In my opinion, these tiles are very suitable for a bathroom. Great job, sir. Great job, guy. A great idea to decorate your home. You are truly talented. Respect. Wow. From ordinary concrete to such a beautiful floor. You did well. Great job. Now, these headlights will look ultra brutal and beautiful. I love this film on the taillights. An interesting idea for smoothing out a dent. It heats up the suction cups, which makes them really stick to the car, making it easy to even out the dent. That's it for this time. Let us know in the comments which of these professionals you liked the most, or what you learned from this video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Have a great day.